Welcome to my audio version, Top 10 Mistakes Pastors Make, written by Bishop Heward and read by Joshua chapter 1. Being slow about ministry. Many pastors are slow about advancing in their ministry. Sometimes they are slow in obeying the call of God. Perhaps this is because many pastors have a phlegmatic temperament. Slowness is a very dangerous thing in the ministry. One of the determinants of our life is the speed at which we move. What is the time according to God's clock? There are 3 times that are running simultaneously. There are my time, your time, and the time. Then Jesus said unto them, My time is not yet come, but yours is always ready. John chapter 7 verse 6. Take a look at your watch right now. In the natural, that is your time. Take a look at someone else's watch. That is his time. But what is the time? In real life, every watch has a slightly different time. My watch is usually set 5 minutes fast to help me overcome the spirit of lateness. Other people have more accurate watches. The phenomenon gives rise to the multitude of different times for everyone. In the spirit realm, we all have different times. My time is different from your time. That is why Jesus said, My time is not yet come. But your time is always ready. A few years ago, Princess Diana shocked the world by making a sudden and a tragic exit. No one expected her to die on the Sunday morning that she died. A week before she died, if you had asked me, what is the time, I would have said, it is Sunday morning and time for church. If you had asked her the same question, she would have probably answered, it is another Sunday morning and a few days before I go with my boyfriend in France. But the time was actually 7 days to her death. Unfortunately, she didn't know it. On the Sunday before she died, she was having dinner with her Egyptian boyfriend in Paris. If someone had asked you, what is the time, you might have said it's 8 o'clock. If someone had asked her, she may have said it's Saturday night and a time of lovemaking and dreaming of a better future. But she was wrong. The real time was a couple of hours before the end. She was always 1 week closer to a funeral. My time speaks of where I am in the timetable of my life. Your time speaks of where you are in the timetable of your life. And the time speaks of where we are in God's overall timetable. Unknown to many people, this earthly life is very time related. Every instruction or opportunity is time related. Hear this and hear it very well. Every instruction that God has given you has an invisible timer. A countdown begins the moment God speaks to you. The available time to perform the duty reduces every passing hour. Many think they are just beating time and will take God seriously later. Do not be deceived. The expiry date of your grace period is fast approaching. Like I said, Princess Diana might have been planning for her wedding. What she didn't know was that she was not far from the night of her exit. She was oblivious of the fact that she was to be the subject of the largest funeral of all time. She didn't know the time. Do you know the time? Do we know the time? If God had told you to do some work, the clock has begun to tick. A time will come when you will no longer be able to fulfill that instruction. Welcome to my audio version, Top 10 Mistakes Pastors Make, written by Bishop Heward.